So at this point with Komi Can't Communicate, I'm pretty much a broken record. But the thing that makes this anime just absolutely so spectacular and so special is the fact that it can be completely rooted in wholesomeness, right? This episode number 8, was all about Komi experiencing her first school trip, not being ostracized, not being unincluded or disincluded from the larger group. The inclusion level was at an all-time high this episode for Komi, to where at the end of the episode, she was so, I don't want to call it mystified, but so gratified and so just appreciative of the experience that she just had during her first real school trip. The things that she got to experience, from the bus, from all the way from the bus ride to visiting different things that she's never done, talking to people, meeting new classmates, having a pillow fight, being in the bath scene, taking a bath with other people, going through all these different emotions that she had, spending time with the person that she likes, and then ending it, with the girls fighting over her, for their sleepover thing. And she just completely had all of these first. And that's part of what makes the anime so absolutely special, is just that it can be rooted, again, like I said, in this wholesomeness, to where she is doing and sharing all of these firsts that she's having. And it's just a beautiful thing just to watch. And it could do that all while being romantic, being funny, like hilariously funny, really showcasing the surrounding characters around Komi, really kind of like showcasing all the different characters that they've introduced thus far. And each of them had their own time to shine. From Yamai, trying to peep on Komi, to where it actually came down to the moment, and she had the eyes of a wee baby when she asked to touch the nannies, And you had on the opposite side, right? We had Mr. Blue Hair Boy. I forget what the hell the guy's name is, but we had Blue Hair Boy, Mr. Look at me. And we had those moments that he shared, and he made friends. He made the poses and everything. You had Tadano getting into it, making friends with these other additional students and the other additional classmates that he has. You take that even further. We had the whole tour bus lady arc. I'm gonna call her thing her arc. I think personally, she was my favorite of the episode, so much that she even, she had a moment to where she patted herself on the back. She was like, this is the moment that I've lived up to. This is the moment that when I was in that chair, I sat there and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be like that one day. There used to be one student with bright eyes, and Tadano gave her that, when they listened, when she was talking about the moment that they share, that couple share along that stream of water, it's not stream, that little river where they all sit separated and stuff. And that was her moment. Then you saw her have the ending of her arc when she finally saw Tadano and Komi looking at the buildings and stuff, and the way that they're interacting with each other. She's obviously single and stuff. We found that out during the bus ride, but she was like, "Yo, just get married, or just get married already." When that moment happened, I belly laughed, and I hella laughed, and I lost it. The second moment I lost it, obviously I already talked about, was when Tadano was taking the pictures of the boys. He was like, oh, them abs look like chocolate bars. I freaking lost it. But those two moments were special. And you had the whole entire bus, the bus tour lady arc of the episode. Then you have the bath scene. Then you have the pillow fight. And again, this anime just exudes specialness because it is able to masterfully weave in between these different settings, different characters, come back and bring it all back into Komi having an experience like she's never had before. That's what makes an anime special, is when it's able to showcase the main characters, and then when it pivots away from them, nothing's lost from it. And not a lot of anime can do that. They try to do that, but a lot of anime never, doesn't always succeed at that. You just kind of want to okay, let's get back to the main character. Let's get back to these one or two characters. We're done here. This one's able to pivot away from Komi, and we're still able to have a fantastic experience. So Overall, episode 8 was absolutely fantastic. We got the bath episode, we got the jiggly wiggly episode, we got the agari goodies. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? We got the what they call it? Not the meat stick. Yeah, I can't remember. They called her something just foul. We got Yamai tripping. We got the pillow fight. We got Neji sneaking into the girls' side. They allowed it. This time, even though everyone continues to be confused, which is so effed up. It's like, it's just so good. It's just so good. And I just love everything about it. I love everything about Komi. As I've said before, not every episode is created equal. Not every episode is absolute fire. Not every episode gets me to feel super passionate as I am right now after watching this episode. But that's okay because, right now, Komi is currently it's airing on Netflix. But ultimately, when everything's done, everything's said and done, it's going to be on Netflix like Blue Period is, or like a bunch of other anime that suddenly I had in the tip of my tongue, like Seven Deadly Sins, or like Toradora, or like Tiger and Buddy, right? Like you're gonna have all this anime. It's gonna be in there, and when somebody clicks over to the anime section of Netflix, they can binge watch it. This is an anime that you can enjoy binge watching from beginning to end, and the episodes that maybe aren't the best won't be as memorably not the best because it's surrounded by so much good episodes. And the other thing that I've talked about numerous times is Komi is special because all the stuff I mentioned, but especially because it also splits each episode up into separate chapters. So, every episode you're getting like 3 or 4 episodes as opposed to just one story or one little arc each episode. And that's what makes it really awesome. That's all I got for you guys today, though. As always, my friends, I appreciate you guys being here for another week of Komi Can't Communicate. Thank you guys for being here for episode number 8. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Make sure you guys leave me a big old like before you guys dip out, and I'll see you next week for episode 9.